Don't know if I want to activate my boost right now. Gonna wait until I absolutely know for sure it's a good one. Five is a good number. This might be good enough. I guess I had to go for it.
Trial start.
You know it's 5 people. Should have called the field. Okay, about to say. Oh, hey, how's it going? Hope you got my message, by the way. I got all my presents. It's food and presents. Yes, I've had too much food today, so oh, my stomach hurts. I'm usually at work, don't have to worry about eating at all, but it's a little different here. But the food's nice, and getting in, staying at home is good too. I mean, having 5 days off, it's the best job I could ask for. I mean, working for the job that I work right now is amazing. It's more pay and less work now, which is so hard to believe, and even more confusing to adjust to. I keep thinking there should be more to do, but we're all just relaxing, you know. And that's okay. I got 5 off too. Oh, okay, that's great, that's great. Maybe we can make one of the, yeah, that's good. Well, there's a lot that can happen within those 5 days. I know I'm going to try to do something. Maybe get my bike fixed, possibly. With all the other stores that are opening, you know, that can't maintain the 5 days off. That's probably what's going to happen for me. And let's see what else. Maybe some more dog walking. And did you see the, yes, I did. I heard it. I heard all the clicking, 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 clicking. That was very funny, I thought. I was like, man, I really do want to get into a shooter again. But I heard that the House of the Dead remake was poorly received by some people. So, you know, that's unfortunate. No one plays games to be disappointed. Of course, some of us play games to relive certain periods in time. I mean, I know I do. Huh. His face sounds... Interesting quote. Oh, people are leaving. Oh, boy, they're leaving. Didn't think they actually leave. Still 5 people, it looks like. Because, of course, the number hasn't loaded in yet. If you're wondering why I chose this game to play for at least an hour, because there are 2 people who have left already.
Trial start.
Are there really 6 people here?
Success.
I actually didn't mean to blow off enemies that quickly, honestly. There's at least 4 other people with me present in this area. And I have no idea, and I don't have them on my party, so I can't figure out if they're actually contributing or not. I bought some games this winter. Even more games? I mean, I did see 2 games that were interesting to me, an arcade game, and one of the games that you suggested in the past. I think it was called The Takedown. Yeah, that's like $3 now. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. You always talked about it. Maybe it'll be as fun as... I'm sure it'll be better than the last game I got, which was, what was that pixel game that actually did a decent job, really? And the only crime is that it had one busted mechanic. Because the enemies had no way of dealing with it whatsoever. This is more like it.
PSE first.
The takeover, yeah, I would love that. Yeah, I could see myself, and we'll just call it a Christmas present for myself. Of course, it's even cheaper if I get it if I have my PlayStation and stuff. And I could find an excuse. I mean, it's not exactly an online game, but I'll treat it the same way I did. Damn, what is that game called again? It was called something Enhanced. I hate to look it up again, but I'm gonna have to look it up again. It was that silly little pixel game that was called something Enhanced. Something. And it was an alright game. And any bugs I thought they would have had, it was just more of exploits. I don't think anyone... Oh, right, and actually, another game that's also cheaper, too, Final Vendetta. That's cheaper, too, if you could imagine that. That's like $6 now. I could just throw that into my repertoire of games, because that was yet another beat-em-up that didn't have online multiplayer, by the way. But tell you what, if I can quickly find somebody that'll play Dragon Quest Heroes with me, because honestly, I'm not trying to go a whole month without playing the game again, like the last month, which felt kind of weird. Like, not one stream. I wonder why they never released the AVP arcade. What is AVP? Oh, Alien vs. Predator. Alien vs. Predator. Okay. It took me a while to think about it, and I don't know. I thought it was pretty obvious. I mean, you know, it's always a... That's two companies, by the way. Sure, it was made by Capcom, but, you know, they want their cut, you know. And it's got to be worth it, too. That's another thing. You think a game like that with 2 different IPs are going to make their money back? They'll have to throw that sucker in a collection or something like that, just to make sure it makes its money. And throw a bunch of other games, too, while they're at it. Like, we can't just do Alien and Predator. We have to do them both at the same time. It has to be one of those and it has to be a cowabunga level collection, by the way. At the very, very least. Which was also a very nice suggestion that I honestly, looking back at it, and just even excluding whatchamacallit, the tournament fighter for the Sega Genesis being a complete asshole and a really annoying game, and it's kind of hard to defend, honestly. I mean, you saw that one stream. I put it on the hardest difficulty and got exactly what I deserved. Basically touch deaths all over. And that was a big no-no. That's like getting hit with Zenga's headbutt in Super Turbo. It was absolutely insane. So no way that's gonna happen again. But yeah, they're gonna have to make a collection. They can't release it by itself to get their money's worth. And I can see myself supporting that. And they would have the IP for a while, and they could be like, huh, what else can we do with this IP? Should we just make another game again? Because, you know, another game with Alien vs. Predator would be pretty lit, though. You know, that's probably what's going to happen. They're going to make a AAA game first, or at least a AA game, then make the collection. Once they think they had enough money in the pool. You can't just kind of throw that money away. But I'm sure a lot of you probably knew that already. I mean, it's a nice thought. Really. But, it's their money, not ours. Well, technically it's our money, but, you know, you can't just outright just do something like that. Not without going through a lot of copyright and BS. Real shame, too. I can't think of too many bad Capcom beat-em-ups. Even the very first Capcom beat-em-up, what was it called? Final Fight? Was still fantabulous. Even back then. We're just gonna hit these guys just a little bit.
Trial start.
To get the credit. Oh, another related news to this game, let's see. I did find some drip. I do have a lot of money, and I could essentially buy my way into power again. But power's going to be done a little bit different in this game. Because you see, I'm getting sick and tired of the game always giving everybody, and they give everybody free gear, but it kind of just ruins the efforts of people who spent the time to upgrade their gear, thinking they were be slightly better than your typical free-to-play player, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, everyone gets free gear. And then I actually looked at the dates of the thing. So now I know when this catastrophe is going to happen again. Because they can stop any time, really. Hell, it'd be a bold decision just to take it away from players. Take away the free gear and have them work for the gear themselves. And it'd be alright. Then I'd forgive them for everything. I would comfortably come back to the game knowing that my effort wouldn't be wasted by free gear nonsense. Right now, I'm just doing this to get a lot of money. I mean, I already have a lot of money because I've made a very careful and calculated decisions about what to upgrade. Was going to make even more money, but like I said, the free gear also killed my market. Which kind of pissed me off really badly, actually. Like, don't kill my market. Of course it's getting full. Gosh, this is annoying. This is another thing, too, about this game. Gotta always have this. Gotta always have a way to take away all this crap before it gets full and that I can't make any more money. Every time. I can't even sometimes chill without a auto sell thing feature going in. Like, can't do it. And my character keeps randomly turning backwards for some reason. What, because of that little asshole over there in the background? Oh, and supposedly the limited time quest in this thing is, they claim they'll give you a lot of money. Claim. But honestly, there was a glitch going around too, so let's see. I wasn't about to deal with that whatsoever. Let's see, I gotta empty out my inventory again. Oh, it was already maxed out. Of course you were. That means I might have missed out on some money. Because of that. I have to carefully look through it, kinda. There. Empty. That's every time I hit a gold, one of those gold things, by the way. Oh, and I guess another reason I came back to the game because there is some drip, some outfits that can go to my Sonic outfit. Because I've been looking for, you know, stuff to look good when I do decide to come over here.
Trial start.
Also, I'm a part of an alliance again, which I'm kind of surprised I was able to get it to do that, by the way. I mean, luckily I haven't built a reputation, because I haven't been around long enough to build set reputation for this game. But if you took away the free gear, and relied on your own power, you would actually have a reason to play this game, I promise you. Of course, there's also them releasing certain augments that were only available to armors, because, you know, took care of that, wouldn't have this problem.
Success.
Of course, he didn't give us the thing we're looking for. That's annoying. No one hit him at the wrong time. This meter just went down. So, gonna do this for an hour. I got 45 minutes left. And then I may or may not make a Dragon Quest Hero stream where you'll see me actually play the game for longer than an hour. Now, will it be repetitive? I don't know. I could just go for another speed run, is what I could do. But then I have to look at my old videos, do some research, and I know I can make my speed run better than the last one. I can go under 9 hours and 15 minutes. There's just a couple of things I have to scratch out. I used to think a certain character that had the speed could make up for his lack of power. Yeah, I love to play games, them damn games. Yeah, I remember I used to have a person that would come over here and talk about how he could beat what is it called? He could beat a game called Streets of Rage without dying, I believe. Or a speed run. He could speed run and stuff. And I was like, that's pretty cool, actually. Because when I actually did play those old school games, it felt weird. Like, Street of Rage 2 just hits differently. It is not as free-flowing as I thought it'd be. It's a little stiff. Still beatable. Yes, the original Streets of Rage 2. Felt weird, man. Which is funny because Streets of Rage 1 still feels great to play. Despite all the limitations you have in that game. Like, feels real good. I'd mess with that game again. You know, I go through a whole arcade mode with that game. They killed the boss by accident. Again. Who are these amateurs? I'm still pissed at Phantasy Star for not releasing a tail skin. Or a shadow skin. Or a knuckle skin. I mean, we know why they're not going to release an Amy skin. We're just afraid of women. We're afraid of our little female hedgehog being whored up. And they're not wrong. That's exactly what would happen. You would just look at the Sega and be like, what did you expect? Does everyone play nice? You're an M-rated game now. Yeah, now that I think about it, Sonic can't... This is the first Wait, is this the first representation of Sonic being in a mature-rated game? You think Sonic even wants to cross paths with a game like this anymore? Like, I don't know. Is what you're thinking, like... It's like, oh, you're M now. Like, I think we can't hang with each other anymore. Maybe there's some other IPs we can use that are Sega-oriented. Like, maybe? Like, Yakuza now? Yakuza's an M-rated game. They like doing murderous acts. Maybe them, perhaps?
Trial start.
Gotta switch up my gear. Copy. Don't worry, it's like one hit point anyway. So, put you right here, and you right here. Put you right here, and you right here. Alright, this is where I basically get to play one-handed now. Because that's how I should play this game. Now, provided my character doesn't turn around randomly, I'm good. You stay just like this. Okay, I get to check my emails while this is happening. Maybe check and see if anyone... And I do still check videos of people playing Dragon Quest Heroes. I actually found some French guy. He just beat the game. He's a perfect candidate. If only he would add me on PSN and talk to me. So what if we're different languages? he should still try if he wants to get the most out of the game. And that gameplay will definitely last for a month. You know, if I take it nice and slow, that is. Okay, he's still gonna have to level up, survive the horrors, and maybe, just maybe, my squad will be ready for him when he does pull up. Because you'll probably basically see him on the ground mostly, with a dead avatar. Because how can anyone possibly survive an encounter versus the Dragon Lord on the first try? It just don't happen. The game doesn't prepare you for those type of level of dodging and stuff like that. It really puts the boss at a higher limit. Even the X-Start boss fight with that giant bug monster with the 2 swords can be an issue if you don't know how to deal with the second form. In which case you have to fight him for real.
PSE climax. PSE
If anyone's new to this, this is what most people do to gain money, by the way. Like, very, very rapidly. I mean, most people, I don't have to explain this to the people who actually play this game, but for those who aren't a noob, but play this game, this is what is usually done. Extremely common, very understandable. There's nothing quite like it, really. And it is yet to be surpassed. Sega could do something about this, and not like nerf it or anything, but just make other places available for the grind too, because that'd be great. You know, so we can go somewhere else. So I can AFK in another spot. Because I'm still, again, looking at my cell phone while this is going down. It's like we're not speaking to them, or they won't listen to certain people. So what if I haven't spent that much money? Sega hasn't given me a reason to spend that kind of money. Yet. Make more skins. More guaranteed skins that I don't have to worry about getting through RNG. Could you do that, Sega? That'd be great. I mean, I'll buy stuff. I guess they just assumed that, you know, I was a guy and was going to get a bunch of outfits and stuff like that. But let's be real here. There are a lot of people who have more money than me that are going to wear a bikini better than I can. And that, to me, that's like the worst feeling ever. Which I know sounds weird coming from a guy like me, but you understand. I mean, sure, and there could be people who wear the Sonic outfit better than I could, but I haven't seen them. Most of them are usually butt-ass naked, really. I'm probably the most decorative Sonic skin that you'll ever see. I just love to wear bikinis. I mean, yeah, my favorite ones are like the One Pieces or something like that. So I don't have to worry about losing my shorts or anything like that. Just one piece. That'll just get the job done. 2 pieces just sounds kind of ridiculous. At that point, you're just showing off. If you're using a 2-piece bikini. Okay, here. A sleeping animal.
trial start.
Oh, this one actually might be dead.
Success. PSE burst.
Alright, that was great. We back up and shoot again. What is that game called again? I might have to go to my, I might have to go into my PSN to figure it out. Without, you know, without blinking the screen out. It'll come back to me. It was a recent game I played, I think. I think it was. I've only played 6... How many hours? Let's see. For the for the Cowabunga collection, I've played only for 20 hours, according to this. 37 hours for the Draw a Stickman Epic and Platinum. I can't find my game. What's this? Arcade Raiders. Never heard of it. Damn, what is that game called? Just real quick, let's just real quick what it's called. Okay, Last Beat Enhanced, that's what it's called. I still think it's a good game. Personally. Not too buggy, but very exploitable. Of course, the funny thing is, if you try to play it the normal way, you'll find that you can't get away with certain things. You can't get away with a, because the game thought it was real funny to have a jump attack that doesn't hard knock down your enemies. I mean, they'll put a dash attack that does that.
PSC climax.
Like, they got that right at least. And it's overpowered, too.
PSC encore.
So I don't know what those guys were thinking. Okay. Oh, right, I should probably talk about my future plans for streaming and stuff. I've been kind of mostly off when it comes to streaming. Because you see, without PlayStation Plus, I don't have attachment to the PlayStation too much no more. Oh, and I also fixed my last PlayStation 4 controller. It's not the best, but it's way better than it was before. Like, it's playable for certain games. That, and I realized that a traditional PlayStation 4 controller is just not a good pick for fighting games. At all. Unless, of course, you're willing to fight with an analog stick. And, honestly, I don't know. So that's kind of annoying. And some of the PlayStation controllers I can use for the PlayStation 4 have got a small issue of, well, it's kind of difficult to find a possible replacement battery, it looks like. And that's going to be kind of nerve-wracking. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to be able to play my games and, with the best quality, you know, the best control possible for my fighting games or action games. Well, this is more of a, now, let me be real here, it's mostly a, fighting game issue. Thought they didn't kill him right away. Now we gotta pop another trigger. Oh, and check my money out, too, because of course I'm full. Gotta always check for that, because I don't have autosale. And yes, a lot of the stuff I'm picking up is garbage. It's a low-ranked area. That's just normal. But also good, too, because you don't have to think twice about what you're grabbing. I can just, like, except for these two items right here, I can just click down. And there are certain notifications that will come up if they think you're getting rid of something crucially important. Well, crucially and mildly. That takes care of that. Well, gotta move here. I think someone's gonna be dropping bombs on us. Yep, that little thingy.
Trial start.
Which was an okay trial to stop people from camping. They broke it already. I gotta hurry up.
PSE burst.
I'm just playing the original set. You know, I could get my brother. Me and my brother could actually play that together. Actually, I have it on the N64, and I of course intelligently got it on my Wii. Which honestly, now that I think about it, since I'm in the mood of like fixing consoles and stuff, I need to see if I can fix the disk drive. So I can have a working disk drive and a collection of games. Then I wouldn't have to switch games at all. Because truth be told, I just have that thing and, well, let's see, that's just a tough decision, because I have a GameCube with a portable screen to it, an official one, that still shockingly works after all these years. And the only game I can think about putting in there is the Sonic Mega Collection. I'm sorry, Sonic Gems Collection, which is an S tier when it comes to collection games. It has a variety of everything. Multiple racing games, multiple action games, one fighting game, and a couple of extras too. what more could a person possibly ask for? And please don't say Sonic Adventure, by the way. I mean, you could, because they already... Because Sonic Adventure can sell it... It can actually be resold by itself. Which sounds very anti-consumery. I mean, obviously we want everything as much as possible. Okay, well, I guess in this day and age, let's just group both of them together, I would say, yeah. Group both Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 in together. And then make it for like $20 or something like that. With some extra features. I wonder if they could put, let's see, because there was another game that was considered Sonic Adventure 3, which some people believe that the Xbox 360 game Sonic the Hedgehog 06 was Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That's more of a formula thingy. I think they had gotten comfortable using multiple characters, like, well, we could use Sonic a couple times, but let's just show up these other hedgehogs. That should be okay, right? I mean, they're hedgehogs.
Trial start.
It's like hedgehog supremacy over here. Which I understand.
PSE burst.
I gotta put this away. Can I put it away? Alright, good. I'll fix it later. Alright, perfect spot. Can grind. Alright, I think I mentioned I was in the Alliance before, but they haven't been too talkative. Except for the leader, by the way. Which will be even more sad when I leave those guys. Because I know it's insulting for me, for someone who's been leaving alliances left and right, to demand any sort of attention. That sort of thing takes a while to build trust and stuff like that. And even if I were to come back to the game, I would have to make a few changes. I would have to make a very calculated plan. A very calculated one. Where other players could follow suit. Because we're not going to just sit here and do our own thing. I mean, we're an alliance. We got to try to get together. Maybe try to grind and stuff like that. I got to do a little bit of research and figure out where to find certain augments. And that's this game too. Because I couldn't just play this game by itself. Raw dogging it. Oh no. I had to look up online for stuff. To look up where to find certain ingredients. And build a massive, like, emergency gear to give me a chance to give me the augments that I need. Because almost nothing is guaranteed, by the way. That's another thing, too. Like, it'd be really great if they just re-release those augments. Those exclusive augments to the other armors. Like, what a very deliberate choice that is. Let's not re-release those augments that are exclusive to the armors. Because if they did that, then, well, it wouldn't be a big issue, because obviously I would have some armor ready to go, by the way. And I could just upgrade and just make myself, you know, essentially slightly stronger than your typical player. Your typical free-to-play player. That doesn't, you know, that's lazy as hell and don't do anything. And that's what they're for, by the way. I'm not lazy, I'm just defeated. Like, I'm tired of having my time wasted. Honestly. Gets on my damn nerves. Constantly. Always having to worry about if Sega's going to be re-releasing something. Even though they have a date, so I know when that deadline's going to happen. So what, in 6 months from now, they're going to release another free year stuff that's more powerful than the last? Like, boo! Don't do that! I mean, I hate to say I was getting used to the free gear stuff. I really was. Because now that I think about it, the free gear was released around the same time where the LC augments were released. And while it was extremely annoying, it was still manageable. To just get some new armor, put some LC augments, and then be slightly stronger. You know, they could have followed that little pattern. Then they could have it both ways. But then Sega started cheating. They were all like, hey, let's give them some exclusive armors so they can't just hot swap like that in like one game session. And yeah, it really would take about one game session to do it. Like a good maybe 4 to 8 hours. Okay, game session would obviously be around 4 hours at most. I can't believe they got a double one of these. Don't they realize people can't survive these sort of things? Not on the regular. See, and there it goes. I'm gonna not be able to afford any of this reward, and it's broke already. Now I'm paralyzed. Gotta delete every single one. I'm paralyzed. Most people will be cool at this, but not me. Oh my gosh, dude. To get 2 in a row, and then I get pissed off about this sort of thing is wild. I know. Like, now I get it. Inventory can't handle that sort of thing twice in a row. And believe me, people, if there was a way to actually do this a bit easier, I would. Where I could just go into my back storage and take care of this. But I can't do that.
PSE climax.
Looks like I could. But damn, that was annoying. Didn't mean to highlight everything. There. 1 million, good. What can I do with this million? What can I do? They've been dropping seasonal events left and right, too. Too many damn seasonal events.
PSE burst.
They got another one. I can only survive the one. Inventory-wise. But I'm not gonna buy all the kooky features. Also, I think they might have fixed an issue where, let's see, there was like an inventory thing I could buy that would send all my ingredients into, like, an inventory. But don't do that. I sure hope no one gets epileptic seizures, by the way, because that is, definitely something the game warns me about. Probably for my viewers, too. I was thinking that was gonna hit me, but, it's like 1 hit point, so what? And Aleph was hitting it. I didn't think that was that close. Right, let's see, what arm am I gonna upgrade to? There's also that, really special one that you can get from a boss fight, but, I've gotten sick and tired of fighting, whatchamacallit. Urgent quests, really. I mean, I'm not gonna tell my alliance or anything like that, but, I'm sick to death of, limited time, well, not limited time quests. I'll still do limited time quests, but I'm sick and tired of urgent quests. Like, sick and tired of them. Except for a specific one that can be done in under 3 minutes. I'll mess with that one. $100. One got one leaving. Only thing useful there, so that's removed. Stop doing that. Delete that. I think I need those. I think I need these too. Probably not. Deposit in there. Okay, that takes care of that. Uh-oh.
PSE burst.
It's a gold one. Which means there's another haul of stuff to get. I think it's another gold one. No, it's just a regular one. Why am I turned this way? I'm looking at a at some sort of molten rock. Oh yes, getting seizures is fun. At least if you're the one watching. But don't worry, I know exactly what to do. And it doesn't involve a police ride. An ambulance. It just means I can go for a night ride. No way we're spending that kind of money. You might be having a seizure, but we got to save money here. I'm just now enjoying this lovely paycheck. And I'm going to spend it on you? No, thank you. But I will drive you over there. At the very least. You know, I'm looking at my PlayStation list right now, and I keep thinking to myself, how could anyone possibly, for any reason whatsoever, get the Mortal Kombat collection, considering what they put the players through? Were people more interested in playing the game offline against those hard-to-beat bosses? Like, that was okay with them? That's kind of interesting to think about. I mean, sure, I tolerated TMNT, the champion fighter and stuff, but, well, that's all we have, really. I don't know if the game can survive, versus play, though. The Sega one. The Nintendo one could, though. That, I think, would do just fine. How's that thing not busted yet? There we go. Takes care of that. Time to look up that thing that's supposed to help me get stronger. Or at least a new weapon type. Alright, I needed some particular cubes. Let's see. There's a couple of ways to get the cubes. And I'm damn sure ain't about to go and farm them. So, it's just gonna be a process. The game also mentions something about, this AT gear I could be using right about now. I wonder if the, maybe I should check the market to see what I can sell, honestly. Oh yeah, of course it's not updated. The channel's not updated yet. Wow, it's a lot of money. The funny thing, I'll be doing this again, too. I guess even this thing has its limits, too. With weapon sheath, obtain it 2 stocks after some time. Use all stocks to attack for an active hit. Support area, 30 seconds attack potency, activate. Range depends on the number of stocks. For 30 seconds for your. Yes. A particular type of weapon where you don't actually attack. You just have your weapon sheathed. Which actually requires some running. And I guess there are going to be some seconds where you're like not, whatchamacallit, attacking anyway. At least I think it's the case, but no, usually I'm always attacking. That sounds like a stupid ability. And I wouldn't put it past Sega to put down a bad weapon. They don't have the best payoff. I mean, they've done it before. There have been some weapons that have been a hit and miss. And Sega need to go back to the drawing board if they think certain weapons are going to be picked over others. That's, of course, the reward's really, really good, too, by the way. And all I'm seeing is a photon blast being ready early. That's about it, really. I mean, yeah, we get 2 blasts now. Like a situation like this where I'm running past the enemy. Sure.
Trial start. PSE first.
Probably should have taken that ability. Now, I don't know why the game keeps thinking that we need some sort of cooldown and photon blast, but I haven't seen anyone build their photon blast that quickly. I mean, is there a way to build it that fast? Didn't think it was possible. I keep turning to the left for some reason. Now I'm turning to the right. Gonna have to fix that. Alright, is he gonna do it again? Looks like he's, I'm sort of doing it. Get over here. Oh, this is tiny issues. Alright, let's see. What does this weapon do? This weapon is simple enough. It's just a simple, 2% button hit does and critical hit rate for 20 seconds and down nearby enemies. Like, that's pretty useful. Weaken enemies for 20 seconds when you land an attack. Weaken enemies deal 10%. Let's see if we can see it then. It's like, sure. Maybe we will go for the more out-of-pocket one. Generating a field is hilarious. I know with my style I can do that. I can get away with running around like an idiot. Hell, maybe I'll even use a different style too while I'm at it. Good thing I'm getting this done before the urgent quest is showing up. Don't know if I have the patience for an urgent quest. That would imply that I'm going to be playing the game for an hour and 30 minutes. And maybe if my alliance is actually willing to, like, participate. In fact, what are those losers doing right now? Maybe I can talk to one of them at least. Yeah, the good old hello anyone statement. Let's see, what's another class I know that can get away with not doing attacks, but doing attacks? So I have to be in a running state in order to actually have my weapon sheathed in the first place. Like, it has to be like this. And this is the only class that can actually do something. That can at least do some damage. A little bit of damage. While they're waiting for their attack to go off. And then I gotta pick another class that's like that. I think the Talus can get away with that too. I got this girl over here built like a moose. Let's see, what other class can get away without attacking anything? I have to think about the classes now. I mean, the Bouncer used to have that ability too, but I want to say Forces using Taluses could do it too. Like, technically they could. I'm gonna have to take a look in that, actually. 9 minutes until this nightmare is over, wow. Didn't seem to get a response from the other guy. Maybe he'd no interest in me.
PSE burst.
Too bad, too. I just wanted some company. Alright, let's see. The Legendos 2. Who would have known the Legendos 2 would have actually done something? But there was actually one other key important thing. Very, very key important thing. It had something to do with the augments. That some weapons would have come with special augments to them. The hard to find LC augment. It exclusively appears on the weapons AT, 12 AT weapon, or Pso2ng armor. I'm sure someone's made a video about this. The AT-12. It can't be just 12 volt, because everyone's gonna just roll with 12 volt. Like, I need an easy upgrade over here. Like, there's no point of upgrading if there's no easy way to do it. And Sega had to make it difficult. Before it was just a grind, but now it's like Sega's saying, I gotta look at a video now to be absolutely sure. That's the worst part. Just trying to be a 5.5 on the augment scale is gonna be kind of rough anyway. Very difficult. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Not without using the pay-to-win augments. But that thing is beating some of the pay-to-win augments, actually. You gotta pay top dollar for this stuff. Okay, exchange shop. I gotta look at the exchange shop at some point. I know it's on other AT weapons, so where the hell are they? Yeah, that's AT. Oh shit. So you're telling me the only weapon we could go into is 12 or 18, huh?
Climax.
Really? That's what it sounds like. Just to get a little bit more power. A tiny bit more. Actually, what kind of weapons are these people using? I mean, I assume everyone's using the same stuff because it's so hard to beat. It's a big, 48% is a big number to beat. I checked my old stuff and it was at 41. If that, with the gear that they gave us for free was under 40, it wouldn't be so bad. But still be kind of rancid.
PSE burst.
Oh yeah, I want to blow up my inventory. At least there's 0 in there. Okay, AT-12 of them. Wait. Oh, okay. It's an exclusive. That's why I was never seeing it before. It's an exclusive item at the Super Genesis Festival nonsense. That's why. That makes perfect sense. And it's already completed. You're telling me I could have had this weapon immediately. Is what they're saying. Oops. I could have upgraded now. Boy, that's awkward. I gotta tell all my loser friends in my alliance to upgrade. Because it is a substantial upgrade. I mean, I switch out the augments, of course. That's for sure. Let's see, this is a 12-volt thing here. What does the fucking 12-volt do anyway? Oh yeah, when an enemy gets down, that's right. Well, I wouldn't mind using my boots anyway. I mean, the boots were fun to use. At least they allowed me to switch styles and try new tactics. Like, that was pretty neat. Alright, I think I have one more burst in me. According to the game. Where is it at? Down here. Just press the button and kill them all.
PSE burst. Success.
It's almost over, people. It's almost over. We're going to go ahead and get this new weapon. Surely we have enough seasonal points to get this new weapon. And another copy of the same weapon, too, while we're at it. I wonder if you could transfer augments. Might be able to. I would transfer it over to something else. I'll have to find out. I forgot to look at everyone's gear because we still gotta laugh at other people in gearing and stuff. So they could be... Okay, so they probably have enough, is it enough? Is it higher than 41? I'll look at it once the heat dies down. But looking at it, they probably have higher than, I have to compare it to mine's. They have to beat 48.4 to make them not look like a dummy when using that weapon.
PSE climax.
Alright, check everyone's gear, not that it matters, but we're gonna check anyone like this guy right here. Hasn't upgraded as far as anyone's concerned. Has upgraded, and they're just slightly under. That's kind of annoying thinking about it. And that's their stuff, by the way. Just slightly lower. And they have one pay-to-win augment. And an Ultima Domina. Hasn't done shit. Slightly under. Damn, this is depressing. Those people are actually weaker than I am. Now this guy might know what he's doing, actually. What are we looking at here? Green glass. I'm sorry, what? He replaced one of them?
PSE burst.
Huh, that's interesting. He replaced one of them. One of the EX augments. And those are supposed to be, like, critically important augments, by the way. I mean, I'm sure the EX augments get replaced eventually, but, I don't know if I would have done that. Have my booster died on me yet? Just a few, under a minute left. Might as well make it count. So this would be my last one. And then we'll do the True Blues Christmas present, which is playing Dragon Quest Hero again. From start to finish, real quick. So we know exactly what we need. Even though Ruff does come in handy. Like, Ruff can show up a little bit later, before he's completely and utterly, placed. Probably digging through his inventory, I don't blame him. The sad part is this is the first time in a long time where they've actually made a weapon worth a damn. The first time ever. And I feel so shitty that my weapon is outclassing someone who has all that gear on the way. It just feels so embarrassing. He's so close. That's the thing. So close. You thought it was cute, Sega, to do this? He should be able to cleanly outpace me by at least 10 points, or it will be or we would say a generous 5. But no, he's outpaced by like 8, by 1 little point. Ugh, they just don't get it. Alright, let's see. Oh, right. Let's first things first. Let's see. That takes care of that. Takes care of that. Alright, at the Metro. Let's see. Alright, she's starting up. That's why it's so quiet. Alright, we were going to tease our alliance. And we're going to just hard press these people. Let's see, Give him the hello fellow gamer shtick. So where the hell is the weapon at? $50. It's actually stronger. My goodness. Like, it's actually stronger. How many of these things can I get? I do remember getting those. Let's see. Wait, so I have to... There's something else I'm supposed to get. Well, I know what version I'm gonna get. Or do I? There's something I'm not understanding here. I gotta think about it for a second. That guy's in Stia. He could be in Stia base trying to get a bunch of stuff, for all I know. That's why he's not talking to me. Alright, let's see what the exchange rate over here is for 12s. I think the real question is, can it be used for materials? The question. Improve cubes. Oh yeah, I used to spit on those. And let's see how many improved cubes I can buy from this chick. Surely you have some improved cubes, right? I'm sure you do. I suppose I have to actually grind for those. Oh crap, I might actually have to, oh boy. It's not gonna take that long. It's not really. And I can't get this one Alliance person to talk to me. Okay. What was I gonna do again? Improve cubes. I needed improved cubes. Can I get improved? I guess I gotta go to limited time quest, huh? Yeah, I bet you're in there, aren't you? I mean, even if the drop weight was good, it would be worth it. And we know it's basically worthless to get this fucking armor, by the way. This armor became worthless. It's amazing, really. Because there's no way someone's gonna go through that trouble of trying to upgrade their stuff. Ain't no way. Alright, so my improved cubes are here. Oh boy. What are these cards? I'm gonna have to stomach the, whatchamacallit. It's in the urgent quest. Come on, there's gotta be a way. Because it can't be some material. It's a you're locked in type of thingy. Locked in. You get this thing and then you're stuck with this weapon. That's absolutely sick. How many improvements do you get behind this thing, I wonder? I'm gonna have to pop boosters.
Something?
Well, I better see how this actually, let me, before I even make that commitment, by the way. I mean, I sort of get it. What do you want me to do here? What is this dude doing? He is just not participating, not talking at all. He could have just been a whatever guy when he joined it. Oh yeah, this guy came after me. He's a new fella. I didn't get a chance to see if he was weak or not, but let's be real here, he probably is. And 250 is... Right, this. Oh, I could actually get the crest cubes from here. That's great and all. Really it is. It's just kind of sort of worthless. What does this Pso2ng scratch even have to offer, by the way? A Pso2ng scratch, they said. Ah, yes, the bikini stuff. Lots of girls and one guy. Our whole society is just like that, huh? I guess it'll never truly be even. You'd be foolish to think otherwise. Things is gonna be even, Steven. No. That's not how that works. I can get a, Oh, this is interesting. Huh? Considering I'm using a talus, I guess that's what it looks like when I'm holding it. Okay, some of the stuff is okay looking. We could probably make something go with that feet, honestly. I just think there wouldn't be big enough shoes. Oh, we can absolutely make something go with that, really. Well, hot damn, they might have something pretty decent around here. Advice for the tents. I could see myself using those wings, maybe. Not that. I guess I could wear it since I am yellow. I'm sorry, a man and super fan. I could see myself putting some time into possibly getting those shoes, but I have to change a lot of my fit for that to work. And I gotta make the glasses big enough, which, honestly, looking at it, probably not gonna happen. Now I put this giant jar in my backside, yeah. A wolf mask. No way. An Eggman skin is in here? Why haven't I seen Eggman around here lately? That's a... well, an Eggman mask. Well, I can kind of already do this already, so... I could see myself doing... if I could make that fish head pink, then I could see myself getting into something like that. Oh yes, the dreaded paper bag thing. I could be a doctor. Or Faust from Guilty Gear. The sombrero. Someone with a red nose. Okay, maybe the stuff. I mean, sure. I could probably use those shoulders for something. They have to be toned down quite a bit, though. I do mean by a bit. I could see myself taking those things and slapping them together with something. Oh, they're making the Tails mask available again, which means that Eggman mask must have been available at some point in the future. A Knuckles? There was a Knuckles one? That's probably how I have to do the mask. Right, I have this big forehead and I can't do that. Is there at least a scratcher bonus? That's all it really cares about. I need a scratch bonus to have this rear mech legs.
The live concert is complete. Thank you for joining. Emergency announcement. We have confirmed a high energy reading in the steer region and are currently assessing the situation.
Well, the items in here aren't completely worthless. But I've done those masks before. Those masks aren't exactly worth it. Oh my gosh, it's the damn shoes for the, whatchamacallit. It's those goofy shoes for, what is that game called again? Kingdom Hearts, yes. This son's got a big head, he can't just... He's not meant to accommodate everybody. Or anything for that matter. shirt. Leg wheels. I mean, sure, there is a run animation where I could make that very much possible. Rock bear hair. I mean, I could. That would be the one. If I could change the color, that would be the one. Absolutely be the one. Shoulder shrug. Even this would work too. Just a sash. Something that's not too out of line with what he would wear. There's so many things here. It's crazy how this thing is still going. Shoulder wheels for what? A watermelon head. Yes, I could probably make myself a pink snowman, which would be kind of weird. I can't believe I'm spending time looking at this. Unfortunately, Sonic doesn't have a thing called hips, so he can't get away with something like that. Not even Amy Rose has hips like that. It just doesn't work for his design. I'm sure if I increase the distance, it'll probably be more visible. Who are these guys trying to tell me what is and what isn't? That could be interesting. Hand fan. Ugh. I mean, maybe I could turn him into a furry. Maybe. Alright, let's see. Ah, no scratch. Okay, see, I was getting excited, but then I realized there's no scratch bonus. Because of course this didn't have it either. Well, that was almost an hour and 30 minutes.